Hello, and welcome to iChan News. This video allows you to listen to 10 real-world news stories and online reactions in English. Today, we will cover the following topics. Wearable insulation becomes hit product amid soaring electricity prices. Starbucks opens Japan's first Shinkansen platform store at JR Shin Yokohama. Behind the resignation agency boom, IT Korea offers 6-step anonymous hearings to retain employees. Tokyo detects narcotic THC above legal limit in CBD drink. Average price of new condos in Tokyo's 23 wards hits 153.13 million yen, second highest on record. Air China to reduce Japan flights starting this winter. Japan plans major hike in foreign residency fees. Thailand to trial lifting afternoon alcohol sale ban. Fraud found in nuclear protection equipment test records at Higashidori plant. Dog lost in massive Oita fire, reunited with owner after 40 hours, found thanks to black dot in aerial footage. First, I will present 10 real news stories in English. I will then introduce excerpts from message boards and social media in Japan and abroad that show online reactions to the news. At the end of the video, I will explain key phrases used in the news with example sentences. Now, let's get started. Our first topic is wearable insulation becomes hit product amid soaring electricity prices. As colder weather arrives, with the first snow observed in Fukushima Prefecture on November 19th and Tokyo's minimum temperature dropping to 5.1 degrees Celsius, many people in Japan are looking for ways to save on heating costs. According to a recent survey, 26.3% of respondents, or about 1 in 4 people, said they are choosing to wear more layers of clothing to cut down on the use of heating appliances. This trend is boosting the sales of special thermal products. At hand stores in Tokyo, the top-selling item in the electricity-saving section is a thermal curtain liner, designed to be hung between an existing curtain and the window. Sales for this product category are up 1.2 times compared to the same period last year. In the apparel market, Workman's X Shelter series, nicknamed Wearable Insulation, has become extremely popular. The company developed a special insulation sheet that is built into its jackets and pants. A new jacket in this series, which offers both high insulation and flexibility, sold 100,000 units in about 2.5 months since its release. A thermography test showed that the jacket could raise the wearer's surface temperature by about 3 degrees Celsius, from 17 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, after just 5 minutes. With a price point of around 2,900 yen per item, consumers are increasingly using these products both indoors and outdoors to combat rising electricity bills. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
The best way to save power right now is a wearable electric blanket. Heating the whole room takes time and money, but with this, you're warm in 3 minutes and can walk around still toasty. Cost performance is amazing.
Gelato PIQ's lucky bag on Rakuten is sold out. Cry. With electricity prices shooting up, I kinda want a wearable blanket. Insulation you can wear at home.
I've realised supermarket Oden tastes better than popular shops lately, especially the daikon. Shops probably can't simmer it overnight anymore with gas and power bills so high. Sad.
The next topic is Starbucks opens Japan's first Shinkansen platform store at JR Shin Yokohama. Starbucks Coffee Japan will open a new store, the Starbucks Coffee JR Shin Yokohama Station Shinkansen Down Platform Store, number 11, on November 21st, 2025. This marks the first time a Starbucks has been established on a Shinkansen platform in Japan. The store is located near Car 11 on the downbound Tokaido Shinkansen platform at JR Shin Yokohama Station. With a compact area of 13.9 square meters, it is a takeout-only store with no seats. It will operate year-round from 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. The store's concept is brewed to go, and it will be operated by JR Tokai Retailing Plus. The menu is limited to brewed coffee, both hot and iced, along with light food items such as pastries. To ensure speedy service, customers will place orders using a dedicated order panel. The store is completely cashless, accepting payments via credit card, transportation IC cards, and QR codes. Cash is not accepted, and the store does not support mobile order and pay. Despite its unique format, the store ensures the same quality as regular locations by using a special machine that grinds beans and brews each cup of coffee to order. Based on customer feedback and demand, Starbucks has stated it will consider expanding to other Shinkansen platforms in the future. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
Hey, there's gonna be a Starbucks on the Shin Yokohama Shinkansen platform? Ho ho ho!
Starbucks is opening its first store on a Shinkansen platform. So it's like standing soba, but standing Starbucks.
Starbucks on the Shinkansen platform? That really grabs the hearts of commuters.
The next topic is Behind the Resignation Agency Boom. iTech Korea offers 6-step anonymous hearings to retain employees. A service named iTech Korea was launched on August 1st, 2025, by the advertising production company Akuri Bunt Inc., which was established in January 2014 and is based in Shinjuku, Tokyo. The service was officially announced in a press release on September 4th, 2025. Its purpose is not to physically stop employees from leaving, but to identify the true reasons for their departure and help prevent a chain reaction of resignations by improving company systems and the overall work environment. The service follows a 6-step process. First, it conducts an initial hearing with management and HR personnel to understand the organization's current situation and turnover trends. Second, it holds anonymous interviews with multiple employees, including those who are considering resigning. Third, the findings from these interviews are organized and presented as feedback to the management team. Fourth, based on the feedback, iTech Korea proposes improvements to company systems and structures designed to resolve the factors causing employees to leave. Fifth, it provides support for the implementation and operational design of these new improvement plans. Finally, an iTech Korea representative attends meetings where management explains the changes and expresses gratitude to the employees, helping to facilitate a two-way dialogue. While an official price list is not public, a case study from an early adopter showed concrete improvements, such as making the rules for salary increases clear. This led to positive feedback in an employee survey, with staff commenting that the rules for raises have been clarified and concrete improvement measures were presented. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
iTech Korea. Ho ho!
Be together forever. Korea.
From the side that wants to quit, this kind of service honestly feels chilling.
The next topic is Tokyo detects narcotic THC above legal limit in CBD drink. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government announced on November 17, 2025, that a CBD product sold in the city was found to contain an illegal level of a narcotic component. The product in question is a soft drink named Pillow CBD Night Drink. Component testing revealed that the drink contained delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, or delta-9 THC, at a concentration exceeding the legal residual limit of 0.1 parts per million, ppm. Under Japan's Narcotics and Psychotropics Control Act, any product surpassing this limit is classified as a narcotic, making its sale and possession illegal. The product was sold in a package containing 10 50-milliliter bottles for a total volume of 500 milliliters. The specific batch had an expiration date of July 2025. The seller is listed as Balanced Company Limited, located in Hiro Shibuya Ward, Tokyo, while the manufacturer is Tanpopo Sangyo Company Limited, based in Funabashi City, Chiba Prefecture. The analysis was conducted by the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Public Health. Following the discovery, the Tokyo government ordered the seller to immediately cease all sales of the product. Additionally, they notified authorities in Chiba Prefecture, which has jurisdiction over the manufacturing facility. A public warning was issued, urging anyone who possesses the drink not to consume it. Authorities have requested that owners of the product contact their local prefectural pharmaceutical affairs division no later than November 21, 2025, to arrange for its submission. For residents in Tokyo, the contact point is the Pharmaceutical Affairs section of the Bureau of Public Health, telephone 03-5320-4512. As of the announcement, there have been no reports of adverse health effects related to the consumption of this product. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
Dope and soft drunk.
I know this. I saw it in Ninja to Gokudo. That one was just tap water though.
Even Coca-Cola used to have this kind of stuff, so why the fuss now?
The next topic is average price of new condos in Tokyo's 23 wards hits 153.13 million yen, second highest on record. According to a report on new condominium market trends for October 2025, released by the Real Estate Economic Institute on November 20, 2025, the average price per new condominium unit sold in Tokyo's 23 wards reached 153.13 million yen. This figure represents a significant 18.3% increase compared to the same month of the previous year. Within the Institute's long-term statistics, this is the second highest monthly average price ever recorded. It is rare for the average price in the 23 wards to exceed 150 million yen, highlighting the current market strength. News reports, citing information from Kyoto News, point to several factors behind this price surge. One major reason is the continuous supply of ultra-luxury properties, with individual units priced at several hundred million yen, particularly in Central City and Bay Area redevelopment zones. Sales of these high-end properties have been strong, driven by wealthy buyers and investors who prioritize high asset value. Another contributing factor is the market composition. There has been a relative shortage in the supply of mid-priced properties aimed at middle-income households. This imbalance, with a high concentration of expensive listings and fewer affordable options, has effectively pushed the overall average price upward. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
Total new units released across the Tokyo Metro fell 28.2% to 1,316 inches. Prices are inflating so much that volumes are dropping.
Rich folks really out here playing Monopoly IRL, huh?
So average workers like us supposed to live in a cardboard box now?
The next topic is Air China to reduce Japan flights starting this winter. According to reports, the major Chinese state-owned airline, Air China, has decided to reduce some of its flights to and from Japan between late November 2025 and March 2026. Multiple sources within the airline who are involved with Japan-bound flights have confirmed this policy. The flight reductions will affect several routes, including those departing from Tokyo's Narita Airport. For instance, some flights that currently operate daily, such as Flight CA163 from Narita, will be reduced to only twice a week, on Fridays and Saturdays, from the end of November 2025 until March 28, 2026. Furthermore, Air China will implement service reductions on its Tokyo/Narita to Chongqing route starting December 1, 2025. The current daily round-trip service, 7 times a week, will be changed to 4 round trips per week, with flights on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays being suspended. This schedule is also planned to last until March 28, 2026. The route is operated by a Boeing 737 aircraft, with flight CA434 from Narita taking about 6 hours and 5 minutes, and the return flight CA433 from Chongqing taking approximately 4 hours and 20 minutes. For affected passengers, Air China is offering special arrangements, allowing them to change their flight dates once without a fee or receive a refund. This includes rebooking on connecting flights. The move comes after the Chinese Foreign Ministry issued a travel advisory in early November 2025, urging citizens to avoid non-essential travel to Japan. Following this, several major Chinese airlines, including Air China, began offering free cancellations for tickets to Japan, leading to a decrease in demand. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
Wait, Chinese tourists leaving Japan behind? That means shorter lines at Don Quixote.
Air China pulling out faster than my crypto investments.
Narita Airport about to become even more of a ghost town?
The next topic is Japan plans major hike in foreign residency fees. The Japanese government has solidified plans to significantly increase administrative fees for foreign residents' immigration procedures during the next fiscal year. This move aims to secure financial resources for policies that support the growing foreign population and to bring Japan's fee structure in line with that of European and North American countries. Under the proposal, fees for changing a residence status or renewing a period of stay of 1 year or more would be raised from the current 6,000 yen to between 30,000 and 40,000 yen. Furthermore, the fee for a permanent resident permit application is expected to increase from the current 10,000 yen to over 100,000 yen. The additional revenue will be used for measures promoting coexistence and to cover costs such as the deportation of illegal residents. This planned increase follows a recent revision on April 1, 2025, where the fee for status changes and renewals was raised from 4,000 yen to 6,000 yen, and the permanent residence fee was increased from 8,000 yen to 10,000 yen. As of the end of June 2025, the number of foreign residents in Japan reached a record high of 3,956,619. To implement these substantial increases, the government must first amend the Immigration Control and Refugee Recognition Act, which currently sets a maximum fee of 10,000 yen for such procedures. The government plans to submit a bill to amend the law during the 2026 ordinary session of the Diet. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
You've gotta be kidding me! How can anyone accept fees going up more than 5-fold?
For permanent residency, fees over 1 million yen would be fine. We also need to tighten the PR requirements themselves. Isn't it 10 years? That's way too lax.
Are they making fun of Japanese people? Make residence procedures 1 million yen and PR applications 10 million.
The next topic is Thailand to trial lifting afternoon alcohol sale ban. the Thai government has decided to pilot a program in December 2025 to lift the long-standing ban on alcohol sales between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. This regulation, originally introduced in 1972, was aimed at modernizing society and preventing civil servants from drinking during working hours. For decades, this has meant that supermarkets rope off their alcohol sections and restaurants stop serving alcoholic beverages during this 3-hour window. However, the government has clarified that the separate ban on alcohol sales from midnight until 11 a.m. will remain in effect. To curb violations, a new revised law was enacted on November 8, 2025. This law introduces a significant penalty, imposing a fine of 10,000 baht on individuals caught drinking during prohibited hours. This marks a shift in policy, as it penalizes the consumer directly, in addition to any penalties for the seller. As a major tourist destination, Thailand's economy benefits from its relatively tolerant approach to alcohol. Nevertheless, there are persistent calls for stricter controls, rooted in the country's majority Buddhist faith and public health concerns. By pairing the trial removal of the afternoon ban with stricter fines, the government aims to support the tourism and hospitality industries while maintaining public order. Furthermore, a proposal is being considered to extend permitted service hours from the current cutoff of midnight to as late as 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
Thailand finally understands that day drinking is a basic human right.
Imagine getting fined 10k baht just for sipping a beer at 3 p.m.
Good news for me liver, bad news for me wallet.
The next topic is fraud found in nuclear protection equipment test records at Higashidori plant. Japan's Nuclear Regulation Authority, or NRA, announced on November 20th, 2025, that fraudulent record-keeping had been discovered at Tohoku Electric Power Company's Higashidori Nuclear Power Plant in Aomori Prefecture. The misconduct involves the falsification of performance tests and maintenance inspection records for the plant's nuclear material protection equipment. This equipment includes sensors and monitoring devices designed to detect unauthorized intrusions into restricted areas. According to the NRA, the falsification of performance test records had been ongoing since fiscal year 2018, while similar misconduct in maintenance inspection records dates back to fiscal year 2013. The investigation revealed that employees had created records as if all required tests and inspections had been completed, when in fact, some or all items were not performed. In some cases, data from previous years was reused. The fraud was uncovered during an NRA inspection on June 12, 2025. Inspectors noticed that a large number of performance test records for fiscal year 2024 were dated March 25, 2025. When they cross-referenced these records with the system's alarm logs on June 13th, they found that the number of logged alarms was far lower than the number of tests supposedly conducted, confirming the records were improper. The practice was reportedly started by a single employee in 2018 and was subsequently passed down to 3 successors, involving a total of 4 employees. Tohoku Electric Power explained that the equipment's functionality had been maintained through separate daily and annual periodic inspections. After the discovery, the company reconducted all performance tests and maintenance checks. The NRA also performed a special inspection from July 9th to 11 and confirmed that there were no problems with the equipment's function. No instances of actual unauthorized entry have been reported. Tohoku Electric has since established new preventative measures, including clarifying record-keeping procedures and strengthening audits. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
This country really loves falsifying nuclear documents like it's homework or something.
Literally copy-paste job for 7 years. What are these guys paid for?
Japanese nuclear industry tradition. Scandals first, apology press conference later.
The last topic is dog lost in massive Oita fire, reunited with owner after 40 hours, found thanks to black dot in aerial footage. According to reports from TBS and other media, a large fire broke out in the Saganosaki district of Oita City in the early hours of November 18, 2025. The fire spread to at least 170 buildings, and more than 40 hours after it started, firefighters were still working to completely extinguish the blaze. Amidst the chaos of the evacuation, a 12-year-old male mixed-breed dog named Mino became separated from his owner. The owner had briefly tied Mino's leash to a handrail outside her home when she went to check on the fire. However, a cordon was established by the fire department, preventing her from returning to her house. In the confusion of the evacuation, she lost track of her beloved dog. Later, while the family was reviewing aerial footage of the disaster area filmed by a news helicopter, they spotted a small, moving black dot near the burned ruins. Believing it might be Mino, they used the location from the video as a clue to search the area. Approximately 40 hours after the fire began, they were safely reunited with Mino near their home. An official X, formerly Twitter account, for the Asahi Shimbun shared the story, which quickly gained widespread attention as a piece of good news amid the devastating fire. Regarding this news, here's what people are saying online.
So glad. After the big fire in Sagaseki Oita, they reunited with the dog that couldn't escape with them after a day and a half.
The dog survived longer than my last job.
Minnow is stronger than my fantasy baseball team.
Before we go, let's review the key phrases from today's news that you can use. Cut down on. I'm trying to cut down on coffee to improve my sleep. Based on. The movie is based on a true story. Chain reaction. The positive news created a chain reaction in the stock market with prices soaring. In question. The employee in question was asked to explain his actions. Contributing factor. Lack of sleep was a contributing factor to his poor performance. Come after. The policy change comes after months of public debate. In line with. The salary increase is in line with the company's performance this year. Remain in effect. Despite the holiday, the parking restrictions will remain in effect. Date back to. The castle's history dates back to the 15th century. Lose track of. It's easy to lose track of time when you're reading a good book. That's all for today's iChan News. Thank you for practicing with us today. What do you think about the news? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll see you tomorrow.